Charlotte, they want to make a statement here in the first game of this series.
Well, coming out strong is the best way to set the tone. A big win can last deeper into the playoffs as well.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Even Zubats out there with Toppin, and it's Neesmith in at the 3 slot. Halliburton's shot is good.
The true marksman from behind the arc, Halliburton, has that light always on green.
Pass to Knippel for 3, and the 3-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Halliburton. Toppin outside, out to the wing. Zubats finds Toppin, down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Back to Miller. Pass to Ball. Here's Salon. Lets it fly. And out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Crafty move, and it's Halliburton getting it to go. Halliburton's got 5 points.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. And here's Ware. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Neesmith. And it's rejected.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Pass to Knippel, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Toppin outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now here's Ball. Miller outside. Where the screen. To the left wing. Beyond the arc. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And there's the foul. It's on Khalil Ware. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Already with his second foul, the coach has a decision to make here.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Toppin outside. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Fires from deep. That one is off. Hornets trail by 4. Ball outside. And there's a pick. Over to the wing. Here's Salon. Miller outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Salah to win the cold spell. And it's good on the lay-in.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Now Neesmith takes the 3. Here's Zubats. That one no good. Great D that time from Miller. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Stolen by Miller. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Charlotte making some changes. Diabate's checked in for Ware. Minot comes in for Salon. And Green is subbed in for Miller. Now here's Nembhard. Tightly guarded. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That took a little extra effort from Nembhard, but the juice was worth the squeeze.
Here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They set the pick to the inside. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
Nembhard outside from deep. The shot that time not on target. The Hornets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And here's Knipple from the arc. The long distance 3 is buried. Knipple's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now the Hornets moving it up. Lets it go from deep. And Charlotte another 3.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Pass to Toppin. Outside Nesmith. Halliburton against Ball. Clock at 6. Looking to end the run. And Indiana misses again. Hornets leading by 8. Here he goes. And Ball throws it down.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Nesmith. No points yet. And he throws it down with one hand.
Good, clever move by Nesmith that time. Fundamentals at work.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Minot. They set the screen. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Now Halliburton. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Charlotte up by a healthy 8 points. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hornets.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Charlotte leading by 8. And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got DeAnthony Melton. He's out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Plumlee in at the 5.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? To the paint. Here's Plumlee. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. Simons against Melton. They set the pick, and there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it.
Pacers trail by 9. And here's McConnell. Pass to Shepard. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Simons against McConnell. Simons, right side.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
McConnell with it. He's scoreless. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Now here's Simons. Miller outside. Here's the pick. Pass to Diabate. And he drops it in from the low post. Diabate's got his second basket on the night.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Melton outside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Brandon Miller.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play, Melton took that foul.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Checked in for Charlotte. Salon comes in for Minot. Then for Indiana. Neesmith, he's checked in for Furphy. Nimhart comes in for Shepard. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. The free throw drops for Melton.
And Melton has continue to improve at a steady rate, which is something you like to see. He's a versatile combo guard who always plays hard.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for them.
Here's Nimhart following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Melton. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, yes, sir. Halliburton from deep.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Halliburton against Simons. Now here's Miller. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Back to Simons. Going inside. Second shot opportunity. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. Charlotte shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Plumlee. Furphy comes in for Melton.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Halliburton. Give him 8 points now. Nimhart outside. Back to Halliburton. The 3-ball. A rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, when you put Simons in that pick-and-roll action, it puts major pressure on the defense.
Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Miller. Back to Halliburton. Nimhart outside. There's a screen. Launches it. It's rebounded by Salon. Charlotte leading by 10. Simons outside. Pass to Green. And stolen by Nimhart. And now Indiana on the fast break. Toppin outside. Nembhard against Simons. Shot clock at 6. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got his second basket of the night.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So for the Hornets, Diabate's checked in for Ware. Knipple comes in for Miller. And it's Ball in for Simons. Zubac, he's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Ball. Pass to Knipple. Three-pointer. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Lee Smith on the wing. Green covering. Halliburton right side. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, he is a legit 7 feet tall, so how hard can it be for Zubac to find the rim? I mean, he's already up there.
Now here's Ball. To the middle. Here's Diabate. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Ball against Toppin. Three-pointer. Halliburton. Pass to Zubac. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really hard to slow the roll of Zubac close to the bucket. He's big and he's tall.
Here's the launch, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Hornets leading by 11. 34 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Green. The three is up. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 11 points.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Pass to Knipple from outside the arc. Drains the triple. He's got 15.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, everybody. Putting this through the box score, the Shaq supercomputer, the passing has been A-OK.
And looking at where the Hornets stand in the series. Guys, appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Hornets leading by 11. Ball Ball is joined in the backcourt by Knipple. Then there's Khalil Ware. Then it's Miller. And it's Salon in at the 4. That's the Hornets 5. Now here's Ball. They lead by 11. Largest margin of the game. 5 on the clock. And here's Knipple from the arc. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Halliburton against Miller. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Pacers trail by 12. Toppin outside. Nembhard outside. Halliburton against Miller. Halliburton, the pass to Zubac. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Zubac's getting physical and drawing the whistle. That's how you use your size.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Knipple. Nembhard with a steal. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Nembhard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
No one saw that one coming. Quick on the draw was Nembhard.
Here's Salon. There's the triple. And they recover it. Ball against Halliburton. Inside. Salon. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Nembhard outside. Let's go with a 3. Toppin left side. Second chance shot. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton against Ball. LaMelo down the lane. And Ball throws it down.
Among the best ball handlers in the league for sure. LaMelo right to the rack.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Halliburton. The 3 on target from range. Halliburton's got 16 points now.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Here's Salon. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. He's off on that one. Halliburton with some nice D. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 7. Zubac passes to Toppin. Down low. Up top, Zubac. He's got 5. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 7 points in the game.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's Ball. Miller outside. Pass to Ware. And Toppin pulls it down.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
And here's Halliburton. Zubac finds Nembhard. Outside Neesmith. From downtown. Oh, wow. Through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Neesmith is a very talented shooter. No denying that. I mean, he's a guy you have to guard closely at all times.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. First free throw is good. And he sinks the second. And he makes all three. Charlotte's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Ball looks over the floor. With the drive. Pass to Minot. Back to Ball. And there's the screen. Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so it's Indiana with it. After the basket by Charlotte. McConnell, good.
Usually the one setting others up. This time McConnell gets the benefit of the hot pass for himself.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Ball. To the paint. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message to that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Toppin. Zubac in the screen on Green. Pass to Zubac. Diamante grabs the board.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Furphy comes in for Toppin. Melton, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Nimhart. Here's Furphy. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Ball. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. McConnell with a steal. Driving inside. Carries the 7-footer. McConnell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Outside, Green. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Charlotte on top, up 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Furphy in at the 4-man position. Now here's Simons. There's the screen. Pass to Diabate. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And the basket by Plumlee.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Big group substitution here for Charlotte. Salon, he's checked in for Minot. Miller comes in for Achimura. Knippel's checked in for Green. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Simons. Now here's Miller. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
There's the athleticism of Miller on display.
McConnell against Ball. Halliburton outside. Puts up a three. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Now here's Ball. And here's Knippel from the arc. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's McConnell. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Some changes for Charlotte. Ware's checked in for Diabate, and Minot subbed in for Salon. And the Pacers also making a change. Toppin, he's checked in for Plumlee. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. To the middle. Here's Furphy, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Khalil Ware.
Did you see that, B.A.? Just an emphatic tomahawk slam.
Wow, just pure power right there.
And we're not talking about soft D. There was a lot of resistance there.
Knippel, no good. Pacers trail by 3. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
He just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14. Ball with the athletic finish.
A master at creating space in the two-man game. That's LaMelo Ball.
The Pacers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Top of the screen on Miller. Here's Halliburton. That one rolls around and rims out.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Now Ball. There's a screen to the inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on T.J. McConnell.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Indiana with some changes. Zubats, he's checked in for Furphy. Neesmith comes in for Melton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And here's Ball. Pass to Knippel. He shoots it. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Now Zubats. Soft touch off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Miller. There, the screen. From deep. Money from three.
Great vision and setup there by Brandon Miller.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And Charlotte making a change here. Salon's checked in. Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton left side. Oh, touches it off the glass.
This is the defensive effort you have to throw at Zubac inside. Because as you can see, I mean, even then it's not always enough to stop the 7-footer.
There, the screen. Now Miller. Here's Ball. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. Jams it home!
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. And Melo's got incredible passing ability.
The three. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Halliburton lives for these moments. Pivotal point in the game. He's a guy you can count on.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Miller on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
Full throttle throwdown right there. No soft touch from Miller on that one.
Halliburton against Miller. Top Miller, screen on Miller. Halliburton. Oh, the long ball, no good. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Knippel, defended by Halliburton. Zubac pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Toppin. Nembhard outside. They set a pick. Rebounded by Miller. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
And, you know, for Miller, his passing is probably the most valuable and overlooked part of his game.
Halliburton on the attack. Here's Toppin. Nembhard outside. Toppin outside. Puts up the tray. Ooh, the shot misses. Here's Salon. 14 feet away. And so the Hornets take the win. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying...
Yeah, I'm Mr. Two Ski. Matter of fact,